Hello, everyone, and welcome to Journeying with Elroi. My name is Rebecca, and today I want to share a deeply personal experience that changed my life forever. It's a story of love, loss, and the incredible presence of God in our lives. I hope that, by sharing this, you might find hope and encouragement in your own journey. It was an ordinary day, just like any other. The sun was setting, casting a warm glow over the streets as I drove home from work, my mind filled with the usual worries, deadlines, bills, and the never-ending to-do list. As I navigated through familiar roads, a sudden wave of dizziness washed over me. It felt like the world around me was spinning out of control. My heart raced, and panic set in as my vision blurred. In that terrifying moment, I felt completely helpless. I struggled to focus, to regain control, but it was as if my body had betrayed me. The last thing I remember was a loud crash and the shattering of glass before everything went dark. When I finally opened my eyes, I found myself in a hospital bed, surrounded by bright lights and the beeping of machines. Confusion washed over me. How did I get here? My body felt heavy and foreign, and a sense of dread settled in my chest. Little did I know that this was just the beginning of a journey that would change my life forever. As I lay there, uncertainty loomed like a dark cloud. Would I be okay? What had happened? But deep down, beneath the fear and confusion, there was a flicker of something else, a whisper of hope that hinted at a greater purpose waiting to unfold. As I lay unconscious, something extraordinary began to happen. I felt a strange sensation of lightness, as if the weight of the world had been lifted from my shoulders. In that moment, I found myself floating above my body, suspended in a serene space. From this vantage point, I could see the medical team working frantically around me. Doctors and nurses rushing in and out, their faces etched with concern and urgency. The sounds of their voices blended into a distant hum. But strangely, I felt detached from the chaos below. Instead of fear or panic, an overwhelming sense of peace enveloped me. It was as if time had slowed down, and I was witnessing a scene from afar, free from the burdens and worries that had consumed me just moments before. I drifted further away from my physical form, feeling lighter with each passing second. The bright lights of the hospital faded into a soft glow, and I was filled with a profound sense of comfort and love. In this moment of transcendence, I realized that I was not alone. There was a presence surrounding me, an indescribable warmth that filled my heart with reassurance. It was as if I had stepped into a realm where fear could not reach me, where love reigned supreme. This experience was unlike anything I had ever known. It was both exhilarating and calming. As I floated there, I felt liberated from my earthly concerns, embraced by a profound sense of belonging that transcended all understanding. In this ethereal realm, I found myself enveloped in a radiant light that seemed to pulse with life. It was warm and inviting, wrapping around me like a comforting embrace. As I looked around, I noticed a figure emerging from the brilliance, a being of pure light. Though I couldn't see his face clearly, the love that radiated from him was palpable, filling the space with an indescribable warmth that penetrated my very soul. I felt an immediate connection to this figure, as if he knew me completely. There were no words exchanged. Instead, he communicated through feelings and images that flooded my mind. Each moment was vivid and alive, drawing me into a tapestry of my life. Moments of joy, laughter, and love intertwined with times of sorrow, struggle, and regret. I saw flashes of my childhood playing with friends, the laughter of family gatherings, the warmth of my mother's embrace. Each memory was infused with emotion, reminding me of the beauty and fragility of those fleeting moments. Then came the more challenging memories, times when I felt lost or alone, moments of grief when I lost loved ones, and instances where I had fallen short or hurt others. Yet even in those painful memories, there was a thread of grace woven throughout. The figure helped me see how each experience had shaped me, teaching me lessons about compassion, resilience, and the importance of connection. I realized that every joy had been a gift and every pain a teacher. As I absorbed this flood of memories, a profound understanding washed over me. Every moment mattered. The love I had given and received was eternal. It transcended time and space. In that instant, I understood that we are all interconnected by this divine love, a love that is patient and kind, forgiving and healing. As I absorbed the profound experiences unfolding before me, a powerful realization began to take shape within my heart. I understood that love is the greatest commandment, the very essence that binds us together as children of God. It was as if the figure of light was revealing a divine truth that had always been present, but often overlooked in the hustle and bustle of daily life. In that moment, I felt an overwhelming sense of comfort wash over me. Even in our darkest times, we're never truly alone. God sees us and walks beside us through every trial and tribulation. The revelation struck me deeply, resonating in the very core of my being. I reflected on my struggles, the moments of doubt, fear, and loneliness that had plagued me. I realized that these challenges were not signs of abandonment, but rather opportunities for growth and deeper connection with God. Each hardship was a reminder of His unwavering presence, guiding me back to the light when I felt lost. I began to understand that God's love is not conditional. It does not waver based on our circumstances or choices. It is a constant force, ever present and all-encompassing. This love invites us to embrace our vulnerabilities and seek solace in Him, reminding us that we are worthy of grace and forgiveness. In that sacred space, I felt an overwhelming urge to share this message with others, to remind them that they too are seen and loved by God, no matter their struggles or pain. It became clear to me that our journeys are intertwined, each person's story contributing to a greater narrative of love and redemption. This understanding filled me with hope and purpose. I knew that I was being called to live out this love in my own life, to be a beacon for others who might feel lost or alone. Suddenly I found myself back in my hospital bed. The beeping machines surrounded me as nurses rushed to stabilize my condition. Everything had changed within me. Fear was replaced by peace and purpose. In the days that followed, I began to see life through a new lens. Each morning became a gift. Every interaction felt sacred. I started volunteering at my church, sharing the message of love impressed upon my heart. Thank you for allowing me to share my story today. My near-death experience taught me that we are all on a journey guided by Elroi, the God who sees us in our struggles and joys alike. Remember, you are never alone. If this story resonated with you, or if you have your own experiences to share, please leave a comment below or subscribe for more inspiring content on Journeying with Elroi.